The process of life. Hi, I'm Dr. Cynthia Bischoff, International Life Coach. We create our life stories every living moment through our thoughts and perceptions. One way I like to explain this is to say that if you select a radio station and you tune into that signal, you'll pick up that particular station. In the same way, your thoughts send out signals like wavelengths, and you pick up or attract experiences to yourself to match your thoughts. So then if I hold a thought like I'm afraid, I'll send out vibrations with that energy imprint into the world, and I'll draw experiences to me to test whether or not I am afraid. Did you know that your most powerful internal thoughts are your I am statements? So it's important to be aware of the thoughts we have and to monitor them, because your thoughts and beliefs are influencing your behaviors and in turn creating your life. So how can you change your thoughts, or at least build your awareness to create a better life? Well, first off, you have to understand that your life journey involves a process. We have to trust that if we progress through the stages of this process, are mindful about what is occurring in our lives, maintain positive intentions, and basically go with the flow, that our lives actually become easier and more meaningful. So what is this process of growth? Well, it starts with awareness. Through awareness, we gain new ideas and insights that have the potential to change and improve our current circumstances. The more open-minded we are, the more likely we are to experience positive change. So awareness opens a field of new possibility for us. And how do you build your awareness? For starters, become more aware of what is going on around you. Look for synchronicities. By the way, the term synchronicity simply means meaningful coincidences, and allow these synchronicities to point you in new directions. Maybe someone has mentioned a new book on the market that helped him. Listen carefully and ask questions to find out what is working or not working for others. Recently, my 83-year-old mother and I visited her sister in the nursing home. My mother is full of positive energy. She's always talking to everyone she meets, gently patting the shoulder of a patient in a wheelchair, saying hello, asking them if they're okay. Anyway, when we left that day and were on the elevator, she looked at me and said, "You know, at some point, I wouldn't mind working in a nursing home." With a smile, I said, "Mom, I love that. You're 83 now." She looked surprised and said, "Oh, well, that's not old." So don't limit your ideas about yourself and life. Be as open as you can to new possibilities. My mother is not limiting herself to a chronological age. She's always looking for new ways to bring meaning into her life. In addition to being ageless, define your own circumstances instead of allowing them to define you. So no matter what your playbill was at birth, whatever your life circumstances, you are free to do or be whatever you choose now. But knowing this is not enough because, you see, your knowledge is not complete unless you act on what you know. Knowing exactly what you need to do to improve your body, mind, and spirit, yet doing nothing, is not going to advance you on the journey. So what will advance you? You have to be willing. You see, your willingness is what moves you into action. And how strong is your will? Are you willing to risk feelings of uncertainty, to look for a new job? Or how willing are you to try out a new behavior in order to create a positive change? So while awareness opens up a field of possibility, willingness is what sets that field into motion. For example, let's say I've decided I want to meet new people and develop new friendships. That's awareness. But am I willing to go to events or activities that put me in a position to meet new people? That's willingness. And then there's yet another stage on the journey. Sometimes you have to surrender or let go of the way you think things should be. If you feel a need to be in control of your outcomes, surrendering is going to be tough to do. Yet you have to remember, control is an illusion. We're never really in control. In fact, life is a paradox in that way, and you know how it goes. The more you try to control things, the less in control you become. So when you surrender, it may mean that you accept your situation as it is and give up resistance, or that you take a risk even when you're not sure of the outcome. Finally, what does the process of awareness, willingness, and surrender lead to? It leads you into action, and you begin to take new action that leads to a new life.